Oi oi, what's on guys? Because Crypto here with a video. As we see guys, markets are selling off quite significantly at the minute. Market cap of the total cryptocurrency space, 3.11 trillion, down 100 billion in the last kind of 24 to 36 hours. And fear and greed is currently at 40, so people are more fearful. Altcoin season at 15, alts are really getting hit. As you can see here, Bitcoin at nearly 101,000, right here down 2.6%, nearly 2.7%, but Ethereum down 10.4%, XRP down 7.32%, Solana down 9%. Altcoins are getting absolutely smashed, guys. Bitcoin's obviously taking a big hit, but altcoins taking an even large hit. I mean, Hyperliquid down 20% on the weekly. Guarantee people probably bought the tops there as well, so they're probably down 20% of their money. Bitcoin Cash, again, it had a significant run. It had like a 10% on the weekly run up, but it's still just in the positive. Sui down 17.5% on the weekly and just over 9% on the daily. Chainlink as well. Again, guys, I'm a bit gutted here because I wish I had more capital to put in. But again, I'm paying my bills. I've made sure I'm staying put. I've still got my spot bags on my Chainlink, XRP, Sui, Solana, Hedera. Again, Hedera now again very underpriced. I think they're 13 cents, dropping nearly down to 12 cents. Again, 5.5 billion market cap. For me, very undervalued project. Pepe, gosh, that's flown down, hasn't it? Down to just over 23% on the weekly and 13.3% on the daily. Very significant. BitTensor as well dropped under $300 now. Again, guys, none of this information in this video is financial advice. It's just a guy that loves cryptocurrency and a guy that loves to chat. But look at these prices. I mean, if I had capital right now, which I could put in, I would be putting into projects dollar cost averaging, or as in the UK, pound cost averaging. Doesn't sound the same, but yeah, why not get it? I just absolutely ONDO at just under 65 cents, or even under 80 cents. I mean, that's incredible. All these sell-offs are happening when the times that you want to have capital. KASPA as well, coming to nearly 1.5 billion. Down to 6.2 cents. But guys, let's have a look at the charts here. So Bitcoin currently, I mean, we've dropped 100. We've dropped down to 101. Dropped below the 101,000 mark. So we are seeing significant sell-offs. Let's go to the 15 minutes. Let's see what's going on. So yeah, in the last 15 minutes, gosh, or even at last 45 minutes, seeing significant sell-offs. I mean, this is 1 o'clock to 2:30. So this is, let's go from here all the way down to here. So 2% in a matter of 30 minutes or 45 minutes. So yeah, we're starting to see sell-offs. People getting a bit scared in the market and fearful, which again, I get with everything that's going on. And want to protect the capital. I mean, oil at the minute, people try and correlate oil to if there is kind of talks around war and stuff like that, oil prices tend to increase. That's what people say. Whether that will fully happen, we don't know. And especially your gold and stuff like that as well. Let's go to gold. See, gold loaded really easily there. Gold pretty flat at the minute over the last kind of half an hour. Same with oil, trading above its 250 EMA, and silver as well. Down what we down there. I mean, let's go from the last hour. Let's go over here. It's 15 minutes, but so that's a total of 2 days. Don't know why it's just 15 minutes. Not much at all. So a lot more volatile at the minute in the cryptocurrency space, and Bitcoin dominance went right up, and now it's going flying down. So what's altcoins doing? So they're popping back a little bit. Ethereum trading at $2,200. Wick down to 2,160. Again, very significant over. And let's go to the 4 hourly now. Let's go to the 4 hourly. Yeah, so guys, we have, from everything that's happened, Again, as horrible as it is what's happening in the world, no one likes to see it, but with markets and everything like that, obviously in the last, that's 2.25 days, but still 16% for Ethereum. And remember guys, Ethereum right now is a, what is it? Is it 250 billion dollar market cap? Let's have a look. Maybe 270. 260. There you go, right in between. So 260 billion. The amount it's lost over the last kind of, I mean, if we go back to the charts, Ethereum in the last kind of, there we go. Let's go from this high here back in mid-June. So again, guys, only about what, not even 2 weeks ago, from here down to here, we've seen a 25% sell-off. Quite significant, guys, really, isn't it? So you think about, let's say a $250 billion market cap, 25% of that, let's add it on. So 25% added on from that is about 62 billion. So you're looking at them being around 320 billion, let's say, because with the actual price of 260, a significant amount of the value lost in Ethereum. I mean, other altcoins. Well, let's say Bitcoin as well. Let's say what's it, 11th of June, and we've come down to these lows here, guys. We have just hovering around the 101,000 mark, where we just keep going below it. Again, 8%. So Bitcoin's seen 8%, Ethereum's seen 25%. XRP, let's have a look as well. So let's go. Yes, it's, again, both tip there, but let's go from the 11th just to make it as accurate as we can, guys. We've seen a sell off there of 16%, so nowhere near as much as Ethereum, but let's go down because so about 16-17%. So very significant sell-offs here. XRP below $2, guys. What a bargain, I'd say. Capital, if it was there, boom, I'm putting it in. Again, not financial advice, but we've seen it in the tariffs. Let's zoom out a little bit. So when the tariffs occurred, horrible, this is what's going on right now. I'd say a lot more significant than tariffs. Again, war is very serious. But from here, and then you bought from there, and you waited literally just over a month, you're up 63%, 64%. So that's absolutely banging, investment wise. But the horrible thing is that people, like, if you're going to put money in because of all these horrible things happening, it's bumping the market down. I mean, things I hope will settle over the next, hours, days, weeks. We don't know how long, but then markets will kind of recover. Then, if there's less uncertainty, markets perform better. More uncertainty, markets a lot more volatile. I mean, XRP was trading literally 6 days ago at 233. And now it's down to 196. Did we wait down to 195? Let's just check. So down to here. So yeah, it went down to 195. So in literally 5 days, 16.25%. But yeah, XRP at the minute, we need to try and get above that $2 range again, to keep a kind of good amount of strength going. Whether we do wick back down, this is the lows that was hit in the Trump's tariffs, 163. Again, I bought around here back in April, and I tell you what, it was amazing that I had capital available to do that. But yeah, guys, there's so much uncertainty at the minute. I mean, look at Solana currently down to, nearly wicking down, probably down to 125, 124, and Solana again from that 11th, let's go 10th, 11th June. From there, going from 168 all the way down to here, down nearly 25%, so 24.5%. Yeah, everything is selling off again. Bitcoin sells off a bit, altcoins get even harder. Let's say Hedera is now in the 12-cent range. God, I'd love to add to my Hedera bags right now. That would be absolutely splendid. But again, you can't have it all. But yeah, with Hedera at the minute, sorry guys, don't know why it's not loading, because my signal is okay. Let's go back in. There we go. So HBAR as well, coming down to this level of, hopefully we're going to keep as support of 12.5 cents. And I mean, guys, I mean, HBAR is a bit, it's 22 in the 10th, 11th. It's 22 in the cryptocurrency space at the minute on CoinMarketCap. So 29% drop in, you know, kind of like just under 2 weeks. So yeah, everything is selling off. KASPA down to, oh gosh, I was going to keep that 8.2, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. So KASPA from the 11th of June, I mean, this has got to be down probably about, where are we dear? So 9, so we're probably down about 30% here. If, 31%, 32%. Wow. So again, sell-offs here, but guys, 32%. Let's say if you did buy let's say you bought right now, and you come down. Well, we might wick down here a little bit. Again, you never know. But however we hold this level again of those Trump tariff lows, you're looking at 5.6 cents. You're down. You put £1,000 in. You're down £90. Fair enough. Stress. But again, you don't sell the bags. You don't lose the bags. Remember that. So again, there's no points in the market where you're going to buy the exact low. You're not going to sell the exact high. It just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. People that say they do are full of absolute rubbish. Personally, you can't call tops, you can't call bottoms, absolutely not. But guys, even if we came back up to this 6.8 level of resistance now, which will support significantly back, prior as well, before the resistance was being as used as resistance. I mean, 10%, you're up £100. Another £1,000, you know, let's say go up to here, you're up £340 basically, or £339. And if we get back to the 10-cent range, which I definitely think is possible, you're looking at £640 on top of your £1,000. All these things are possible, guys. They're all possible. I mean, SUI as well. Again, you've seen a significant kind of drop, rise here. Again, I kind of went through it in a video yesterday, but guys, going up from here all the way to here, again in 3 weeks, you're looking at 100%. Okay, fair enough, brilliant. Again, can't call bottoms, or this is the bottom here, let's say, but can't call bottoms, can't call tops. Even if you bought in here and you went up 100%, but let's say you're sold, you went up, you read it up, you go up to here, and then you go, do you know what, it's coming down, and you just sold here, went up again, fair enough, but you sold here, you're still up let's say you put £1,000 in there, you're still up £800. Could have been up 1,000, but no, up 800. Not many investments at the minute will be doing that. I mean, ONDO as well, look at ONDO, everything is absolutely coming down at the minute. But again, guys, the uncertainty, the fear, the doubt, it all kicks in. So again, from that 11th all the way down to here, so 29.5%. Let's go SUI as well. I want to have a good look at SUI actually. It's at the 11th there. SUI has been significantly selling off, but again, we had such a big push over the last month and a half, 2 months ago. So from there down, 31.5%. So again, everything is kind of down, or kind of is down. Chainlink, again, another one of my bags I would love to add to, absolutely would. Again, down. Let's go down to those. Where's the low there? So 27% around, yes. Currently now, 27%. So it's the way it is, guys. Things can pull back like they did here and gradually climbed up again. And if you could, guys, if you hold out, like if you think I want to make money in a week, right? Let's say you bought here, and you want to, okay, in 1 week, you're thinking, all right, about there, okay? So you're up 30%, great. Let's say you're waiting 3 days, because some people have, they're thinking, okay, 2 days, you're looking around, okay, you're up 11%. But if you wait and you get those, you go through the fear, go through the uncertainty, go through the doubt, you're able to get those gains. They're definitely able. And in these points of the market where people are so fearful, again, not financial advice, but buying at these points can drastically turn your wealth around quite quickly. Again, like I said, you might see sell-offs a bit more. So again, you can't call a bottom, but you might come down a little bit more. But then you come back up, and all of a sudden you're up 20% from your actual initial investment. If you want to cash out, absolutely happy days. Again, you put £100 in, you're up 20 quid, happy days. You can buy, I don't know, 3 pints in the UK with that. Well, 4. No, 3. It's some places like £6 for a pint. It's a joke. And then Tau, I mean, coming down to 293, still under that $300 range. Looking very good. God, Tau, let's have a look here. Is this the 10th, 11th? Let's go from these highs. Bang, down to it. Bang, 33%. Tau for me, again, great investment. AI deep in. And then what else we got here? I mean, AERO as well. We're coming back down with AERO. Again, we had a nice significant pull up here. That's just a 19th. I mean, let's go from that high there. And then down to here. Been watching AERO quite closely. 24%. Yeah. Guys, let's look at a meme coin, guys. Let's look at Pepe a minute. Let's see how the king of the cycle, I say the queen, the prince of the cycle. King of the cycle for memes, always dodging it. But the prince is always the ones that come through. Shiba Inu was last time. Again, from that high to the low. Again, meme coins, a lot more volatile, 37%. That's what you're going to expect. But let's say from the... Should we go back to the Trump tariff lows? Let's have a look. Is it about here? No, sorry, apologies. Here. So let's go from there to up to its highest kind of point. So again, meme coins, like I said, guys, a lot more volatile, but look, 175%. So if you put in £1,000, again, this is a meme coin. I absolutely say, I'm suggesting these are very, very volatile. If you're willing to risk some capital, I'd say it's at a low amount, like I do. Currently, I'm not invested in Pepe. I watch it because I see the beta Andy. So, for example, at this point here, Pepe did 175% increase up to reconnect. I don't know why I did that. Up to this point here, which is 23rd of May. Andy as well. Let's have a good look here a minute. Again. They get hit harder, but they pump harder as well. But again, I use very little capital for this, like not much at all. Pumping 20 quid here and there. So market lows, this current last couple of months low, because obviously Andy went a bit lower on this prior. But again, same to Pepe here, guys, up to those highs. Basically a 300% increase, similar to what similar time to Pepe. I mean, it just goes to show Andy is pumping amazingly when it does pump, but when coming from these, let's go from there all the way down to here. Look at that, guys, 62%. So again, I'm not too fussed about if my bags go down, up, down. A dollar cost or pound cost averaging, keeping it real, keeping it UK. Yeah, you're looking at not much capital being. Why does this keep happening? Very strange, very strange. But yeah, 60%. I'm like, okay, well, luckily I didn't buy the highs because I was kind of buying in here. Luckily, I get paid towards the end of the month. Managed to buy some in here, so I'm quite happy with that because, again, not too much for sell-off. And then with my Chinese Andy that I had, I put in about £50 here and about £50 around here as well. So again, that. So I put £100 in. And from these levels, it's about 50, it's about there. So down 23%. So, down literally £24 near enough. This happens, but again, I accept that because I understand that I am not going to be investing all my money into meme coins because the stress would be mad. I go for higher projects like your, XRP, Solana, Hedera. I do KASPA as well. Again, the volatility in these are a lot more than Bitcoin. So if you're just starting in the cryptocurrency space, look, Bitcoin now, 100,600 is that? Yeah, sorry guys, it's not learned very much today. Don't know, it's been a pain in the backside. But yeah, 100,500. So things are selling off. But looking at everything at the minute, even Aave, let's click that off a minute. So Aave, we hit those highs of $326. Was it 326? Wicked up to 325. So we're going to come down to here. Again, down 30%. Aave for me is such a good project in the sense quite underrated. And AVAX as well, guys. AVAX is down to 16. Again, where was it? Down at the lows of those tariffs. Guys, we're nearing it again. Significant news like this can cause that. And Virtual's protocol as well, down to $1.28. We're seeing sell-offs everywhere, guys. At the minute, again, what we got here, news-wise, Michael Saylor hints at buying more Bitcoin. Obviously, we know about the United States attack on Iran's facilities. And what else we got here as well? Where was it? Ethereum. Again, we've talked about Ethereum quite a bit. Obviously, again, this Texas Strategic Bitcoin Reserve officially signed into law. This was, done 17 hours ago. But again, that's very bullish news. But with everything going on around sentiment, wow. I mean, it's just showing people are scared. I mean, not even just in the crypto space, but just in everyday life. I've spoken to people, they don't want to turn on the news and all that because they are scared. Because we don't know what's going to happen. So that's absolutely fair enough. And then Raoul Powell and Jamie Coots had a very good conversation chat on, was it Real View? I watched the video as well because it's quite insightful, and the way Powell does things, obviously, very more technical than what I am. I literally look at levels of support and resistance. I look at the RSI as well. I mean, let's look at the RSI and Bitcoin at the minute as well. I mean, just to have a good look. Let's go. Yeah, we are coming into oversold territory. And even when we're coming up to here, coming overbought. But again, we're quite oversold at the minute. We can dip down further. I mean, I'd like to see where Ethereum's overselling is at the minute. Yeah, we're dipping really into that oversold part kind of position. Last time we came down to there, guys, was tariff time. Yeah. XRP as well, got to be significantly oversold. Yeah. Good. Hopefully we don't see any more, eh? Yeah, guys, that's that at the minute. But I mean, looking at here as well, I mean, looking at monthly search terms, looking at 2015, the amount of searched term volume for Bitcoin, again, in 2016-17, massive amounts of America. UK, never really much. Let's go to 2021. So 2021, please and thank you. There we go, lovely. So yeah, Brazil, I mean, showing from what they've been doing with their ETFs, etc., they're absolutely on it. I think they're all for cryptocurrency, aren't they? And then currently, United States highest, Germany, UK very low. I'll be honest, like I said, we do everything last. Okay, so just in as well, guys, 16 minutes ago, Iran Parliament approves closure of the Strait of Hormuz in response to US strikes. Roughly 20% of the world's oil supply passes through this strategic waterway. Could we see oil prices start to surge? That's what we can see now, guys, possibly with this. This can also have repercussions in then everyday kind of prices in America, anywhere around the world now, because oil is such a large part of everyday life. This can affect all sorts of things. So, big statement there. Yeah, hard to say where it's going to go, guys. Hard to say where it's going to go. And then just looking at liquidations. I mean, I'm not even sure how many longs we have left. We might have like 3 left. Let's reload this just to make sure, because that is not the price. People putting in longs again, aren't they? So we're currently at 100,700, guys, and we have, on the day, people are banging in longs again. On the day here, everyone is going short. Everyone's going short. So let's go to the 7-day. Again, guys, I mean, looking at this, I mean, on the 7-day, I mean, the 1 day it was 1.5, the 7 days 1.8. So pretty much today everyone's whacking in longs again. But again, even if we wick down to 9, again, it's possible to wick below that 100k level of support. Absolutely possible, especially with the price at the minute. So close, possibly that we could wick down there. And guys, you're getting rid of most of the longs there as well. Shorts, nearly 9 billion, absolutely madness. And on the 30-day, only has 3 billion on longs. So guys, if we want to get rid of half of them, you're looking at 99.5. Absolutely could wick down there. It's only $1,000 until we wick down to there. Absolutely possible. More liquidations. That long wise, then there'd be really nothing left. Got nothing left. and then 15 billion at short liquidations. So guys, this is really demonstrating here. One, the price is going down and getting all the longs liquidated, but people are more bearish than bullish at the minute. And guys, just talking about my cheeky little leverages, got rid of them absolutely. So I took hits. I mean, lucky I did. I think my KASPA would have got liquidated, but again, you know, I lost about, yeah, fair enough. I took it out and I just put it back into spot. Just with everything after the news, I was like, do you know what? I'm done. So I put a cheeky little short on Pepe, made $12. Fine. If I held that, to be fair, I probably would be up about £200 at $200. But do you know what? Leveraging, I just realised, isn't. If I had capital to put into it, where like I did with my Chinese Andy, which I got, fair enough. But it's such a risky game where, like, eventually, like, if news like this, or markets do tend to, the volatility, is so kind of high. You're looking at then charts going up and down there. So let's say you buy here, you can come all the way up and then come all the way down and get liquidated. You don't know at these points here. If you put in 50%, cross that out. If you put in like a 50x leverage around, I don't know, here, you can go and then get liquidated here, and then boom, you're up. But then all that money you put in, you could just lose. Again, the lower the leverage, the obviously less likely you get liquidated. But yeah, it's a partial stressful game because, again, you can get liquidated, whereas your spot bags do not get liquidated. Spot means basically your own cryptocurrency, meaning you bought it on an exchange and you're keeping it, or you bought an exchange and keeping it and then putting it into your own wallet, which I do on a Tangent. But yeah, that's what I do. And looking at outflows, guys, I mean, at the minute, let's just refresh just to make sure. So looking at this, I mean, Bitcoin on the day down for 1.3 billion of outflows, and on the let's go 30 days, 5.23 billion, Ethereum 1.85 billion, the mint and USDT, sorry, dyslexic. Brain working there, guys, and then XRP down 340 million, Sol 800 million. Yeah, we're all kind of feeling it there. Sui as well. Yeah. So, and I mean, I guarantee you today, let's refresh that. I mean, I guarantee trends are still going to be at all-time lows, probably even lower now, because things are going, Bitcoin's come up a little bit. Crypto over last week, similar. XRP is actually down. Bitcoin is the only one that's up. But yeah, fine. Again, no one is involved. Waiting for these all-time highs here. Don't know why they're, but like these all-time highs at 2021. Boom. You're looking at Bitcoin 59, which again, like I said, Bitcoin's the blue, XRP is the red, and crypto is the yellow. Crypto and Bitcoin quite aligned with 59 and 53 back here as well. Crypto not as high, but again, Bitcoin 88. Again, once those big runs happened, Bitcoin 96. So again, when the bear market happens around here, Bitcoin 15, 14. It's nowhere near as much. So no one's interested, especially when prices are this low, guys. No one is interested because they're thinking everything's going to, especially retail people that they like confirmation bias. They like to see prices going up. So it gives that secure feeling of like prices are going up. Meaning if I go in, prices are going to keep going up. It's not always the case. You might be buying the top. So again, not financial advice, but if you want to buy these now, these prices, Bitcoin might come down to 95k. Altcoins will get hit even harder. So if Bitcoin comes down to 95k, that's 5.3%, let's say. You might get your Ethereum, it goes down 8, 9, 10%, XRP 10%, 11%, Solana 12%. You go down to a scale, then Sui 15%. Yeah, but then if you want to add in a little bit more, that's why I say dollar cost average. Put all your eggs in straight away, because then you could get better prices. But let's say you put in now, and then Sui drops another 10%. Then you're like, do you know what? I put in half of my £1,000 here. I'll put another so I put £500 at this price now. So where's Sui? So yeah, Sui currently at $2.44. All right, so let's say you put some in here and you drop down. So let's say let's go to this level, $2.10, so 13%. Again, absolutely possible with the markets at the minute. But we drop down now for 14%. So also you put £500 in here, £500 in here. All of a sudden, then it comes back up to here. Well, actually, you're up because you broke even on the £500 you put in initially, and that then going from there back up, you're looking at a 16% increase. All right, so then £500, you're back up about £80. So you're actually up £80 if you break even there, because the 500 will be break even. The first you put in, this one will be up. Then all of a sudden you start going up. That £500. Let's say we get back up to levels of around here, about 330 it was. You're looking at then 74%. So you're looking at being up basically £370 on that kind of first £500. Sorry, the second £500 down here, and then the other £500 would probably be up another like £600. So it's just the way it works. Dollar cost averaging I always go for. Again, not financial advice, but guys, I love this kind of sector. I love this sector. I think it's brilliant at the minute. Again, everything's happening. Horrible. You don't want to see it. You don't want to hear it. But at the minute, the markets are the way they are. And yeah, these prices, you might not see them again in this market for possibly a year. Roy Powell said about we could be going into Q1, Q2 of 2026. A lot of other people say it as well. And again, with just the way they're looking at charts and stuff like that, again, it's a possibility. Not every crypto bull cycle is the same. If there's going to be every 4 years, if there's every 10,085 days, we don't know. It's one of those things where you put your money in, you kind of wait it out. Again, don't get too obsessed with trying to understand the market every place, everywhere. Obviously, do your research on your own projects. What I've done, I've invested in projects where I've done my research. I look at it and I think actually that's feasible for the next kind of Web3 kind of integration into this world. Web2 at the minute is like your Facebook, like your YouTube, where they own your data. They can kind of decide what happens on that platform. If they don't like what they see, they can take it down. They can do that. Whereas Web3 is Web 1 and Web 2 together, basically with the technology of Web 2 and the decentralization of Web 1, meaning Web 3 is high technology, your own data, your own decisions on what can be allowed on or not, and there's thousands of validators which are average people, but your everyday person who is in that network who wants to validate, okay, and then a certain percentage will say yes, that's fine, or if there's anyone that flags it up, other people then see it and they'll be like, actually that is not okay. But it's thousands, so it's kind of like a general consensus rather than just being like one organization, one intermediary says this and this will happen. Instead, it's thousands of people going, okay, and let's decide. That's a lot better than one organization deciding for everyone. Okay, but anyway, guys, that's me today. I hope you have a lovely Sunday. Again, I was going to have a roast today, roast lamb, but we decided to do Greek now because we love Greek food, so we're doing that. Going to go to the gym in a bit and blow off some steam because just why not? It's been a mad week, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, guys, have a good one. Cheers.